This is the Negro Ninja. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Look how shady the parking lot is. You see how this is? See, my car is this car, this Hyundai right here. Okay. Look at the synchronicity, like how this car lined up with that car. It's really these cars that do it. Okay, this car usually over there too. All right. But this is my car, okay. And the reason why I park over there is because I'm tired of this Buick parking behind me because he's a rainbow zombie. Okay, and like I say, people park behind you, but when it's the same person all the time, that's flirting, you know. This car used to do it. She still does it sometimes, but she parks where I park now. Okay, so since I started parking over here, you know, not all of a sudden this car is over here. Like this how gay people is, bro. Like they cannot stop. Okay, they can't just understand that you heterosexual, just leave you alone. They just take it to the next level with harassment. People go out their way to harass you. Like everybody in the apartment complex that's on this side where I'm at is basically doing that weird stuff. This is the shadiest parking lot. Like why are the cars over here? Because I'm over here. You see that? This is the stupidest thing. He didn't even used to park right there. He just started doing it. They just got tired of not being able to be like around me or something. It's just weird. Then he saw me yesterday, you know, walking past me like, "What's up, fam?" You know, I was like, I just ignored him. All right. Then as soon as I stopped parking over here or whatever, that's when the car started following me on the expressway, trying to line up behind me and stuff. Okay. Like people just have networks to harass you, you know, they just can't leave you alone, you know. And that's why you're not gonna see rainbow zombies in heaven, bro. Can you just imagine? God would not even, like, he wouldn't do us like that, okay? Heaven would just be, with rainbow zombies alone, with just one of them, that's just too much, okay? All right. That's another car right here that does that weird stuff. But, see, that's another one. Then when I leave, he show up. And then you got all these cars, you know, like doing this type of stuff. Like so many cars since I'm coming out and stuff. That's that weird stuff. So I think gang stalking is a combination of the government and just local people doing it. You know, that I think they're in cahoots, you know, because when I was trying to get them rainbow zombies in trouble at the warehouse job, at the tennis warehouse job, it seemed like the management was in on it, you know, and they say that companies pay people to do this type of stuff. But I think all this started in my case, you know, with it being this extreme because that rainbow zombie mad that I don't want him parking behind me and stuff. Because I'm like, every time I look around, that Buick is either parking. Why he always trying to park behind me, man? Golly. Okay, one time my sister was driving me in my car, and as soon as she parked, he parked literally right behind her. I said, look, that's weird. That's stuff I be talking about right there. Who does that? Like he just creeping up on you and stuff right here, you know. And like before I left, it was more cars out there. I was trying to show y'all while it was slightly more cars out there. But like if I get up or something, okay, they can somehow hear and see everything I'm doing, which is why I believe that there may be cameras in my house or something, like it might be bugged. Because I'm like, even if you're doing witchcraft, I think your witchcraft is a little too accurate to just pinpoint my exact point. Okay. So that's why I'm like, you know, just like Death Note when Light was like, I know they got cameras here, right? You check. Okay, because you got to realize that maintenance is also shady too. It's a lot of shady looking maintenance people working, okay? If this dude I told to get rid of this stuff out my yard, you know, that's why I don't like living in apartments. You don't want to be on the second floor. It would be decent if the apartment wasn't evil, but you know, that's the place for harassment, you know. And that's not even the place I picked. That's where they put me at. I wanted to be at the top. Okay, but so yeah, something happened where the roof is messed up, but we can move you into this apartment. Okay. And somebody was like, I believe your apartment set you up, bro. Okay. Then when I first moved, I'm like, as soon as I'm moving, I don't know what it is about people. They don't even let you breathe. They don't want you to get your feet in the door. Dude walk up on me and say, "What's up, nigga?" I'm like, I don't know you. Let me see, she's suspect too. But I said, I don't know. You know, I ain't say it, but I was just thinking. I just like, I just gave him a look like, what? And I just walked past him. Like, nigga, I don't know you. Okay, and ever since then, it's just been kind of weird. I eventually started saying hey to him once I got used to everybody there, because I didn't know what type of nigga he was. Okay, but I ain't say hey to him for a minute, you know. I'm like, let me breathe first. Let me get comfortable around people, you know. But he in on that weird stuff too. I think that he's the master wizard or warlock right there or something, you know. But like him and that lady in that Nissan seem to be over that unit or something. They probably mad that I'm not trying to join them or something. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to live, you know. I'm just trying to do my stuff. Let me live. Let me work. Eat my food and go to sleep. Okay. But it was always something, because right before that lady in the Nissan lived above me, it was two dykes. And to be honest with you, I think that they still live up there. I think one of them just moved. Okay. But they'll be throwing weird stuff down and stuff, you know. They'll just throw stuff in your yard, you know. They had, that's when the Rainbow Zombies, the two dykes was living upstairs, okay. I looked on the side of my patio and saw a shoe that had the Rainbow Zombie rainbow on it, you know. They're like some sandals or something. And it's kind of like buried. I was like, these mother effers. I said, that's why all that weird stuff probably been happening with them Rainbow Zombies at the time. They be, you know, because witches be trying to bury stuff in your sight, you know. It's a lot going on, bro. I'm gonna have to pause this and get back to y'all. But yeah, man, you know, it's weird, you know. And like I said, they can just pinpoint where I'm at in the house and stuff. It's just so weird. Like when I was doing a video last night, I don't know if y'all heard a noise, but there was that lady on the same side of the bed as me. It's to the point where everybody that was in the unit was even upstairs at one point over my room, you know. They was trying hard. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with these people? Okay, then when I'm about to leave, I hear like 5 footsteps. I mean 5 footsteps coming from 5 people or whatever. I'm like, what? They just moving. Okay. So they'll try to beat you to outside, because at first they used to leave. When I leave a lot of times, then I started looking at them like, what you got going on? You know, then they started trying to leave before I left, because they know I'm on to them and stuff. It's just weird. And they'll just take turns leaving the house, and it's like how I showed you when them cars was parking, lining up in front of each other and stuff. They'll do stuff like that. Okay. It'll be 2 cars parked in the same way, both front and back, or sometimes they'll do like this, and then they'll kind of space off. It's weird. It's like this weird, strange chess game or something they got going on out there. Okay, they be doing witchcraft in that parking lot, bro. One time, one of the motherfuckers put a rug out there. You know, like when I first showed y'all, like in the actual parking lot, not the cul-de-sac, but one of them dudes had a flower plant out there, and they had a rug in the middle of a parking space. I'm like, if this ain't witchcraft, I don't know what is. They got too much going on out here. You know, it's black people and Africans, bro. And I think the dude who's like, what's up, nigga? I think he from the islands or something. But it's a lot going on, you know. I don't know what it is about niggas. Okay, and it ain't just niggas doing this stuff. They got Mexicans coming from other apartments or around this apartment, you know, Indians. It's a whole bunch of people. Like, they just working together for whatever stupid purpose they got, you know. And then they'll get people to follow me. Like, I was being driven around by my sister yesterday at the CVS, and then, you know, people will just pull up next to you and stuff, you know, acting like they just there or whatever. And then there'd be 2 people, but one person to stay in the car. I'm like, she's staying in the car because I'm in this car. Something ain't right about this. Because she was looking at me. She thought I was about to get out there. She decided to stay in. I'm like, these people go out the way to just try to do some witchcraft on you. Okay, they either doing witchcraft or, you know, trying to put a spell on you, or they're trying to steal energy. I don't know which one it is. It could be a combination of both. Oh, shoot, I just passed the thing. Let me go. Move, nigga. Doing it in the stores. I'm about to go into this Aldi's and, you know, I'm gonna see if I can catch some stuff going on. But it be some weird stuff. You know, I go in here, sometimes be chicks wearing the same color pants and stuff. It'd be weird, but we're gonna see if some weird stuff go on today in Aldi's. Okay, now when I pull up, another car pull up right beside me. Okay, sometimes they don't even get out there, just leave right after that stuff. They be doing some stupid stuff. This chick got a fat egg. Go ahead and look at her booty real quick. I mean, it's sloppy though, but I'm just show y'all anyway. I would nut on it still. Um, but yeah. So oh, she walking barefooted. I ain't never seen that. Why she walking barefooted? See, I don't think y'all can see it. You going to this one? Okay. Hold up. I ain't never seen a chick walk outside barefoot. She was in the store barefooted, apparently. White lady. See if I can get me a good parking spot. I'm your pusher man. That's her over there. I am your pusher man. I'm gonna see if I can, hold up. She's still right here. See if I can get them feet on camera real quick. So, you know, I don't know if that got it, but
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
apparently, there's some weird stuff going on, but apparently that's a couple, you know. He just letting his wife or girlfriend walk out here barefooted. That's weird. All right, I'm about to head to the store. I keep forgetting that you got to have a quarter. I don't be carrying change like that, so I got to carry out my stuff. And then you know, I might have to buy a bag. And sometimes I don't buy the bag. I just carry it in a box if somebody gave me a box. Okay. And there don't seem to be too much going on though. At least not today, but it's usually weird up in this mud. All right, today seemed like a normal day up in Aldi's. Okay. I didn't really see the weirdness. It felt like an actual store this time. It's been a minute. But I wonder what that'd be about. It'd be acting weird sometimes in stores. But I can tell you, okay, that's suspect. This dude just got in the car when I got in the car. That's okay. That's weird right there. He's a dusty looking black nigga in this Mercedes. I mean in this BMW. So that is weird. I caught that. Okay. Like he gets in the car. That's the nigga I'm talking about right there. But is it a coincidence? I don't really like to believe it, you know, not being paranoid or nothing. But one thing I noticed is, why are people so sensitive to what I'm doing? Because when I was in line, okay, there was this white girl I wanted to put my penis in between, okay? Now, she's one of them white girls that you want to slide your penis between her butt cheeks and skeet on her back, okay? And there was this black lady she had issues with because she did something wrong. And she was like, well, you saw me do this and you still did it anyway, the black girl. She did the transaction wrong. It's something about a gift card when she pulled out a debit card. And then the black girl looked at me. I'm like, why everybody always looking at me and stuff? Okay, and then she did say something that I thought was kind of fun. Like the way she was acting was kind of funny. And I just kind of laughed just a little bit. You know, because she was looking at me to co-sign. I'm like, oh. Okay, and then they got the lady up there who can help the situation up. And then the black lady was kind of still, she wasn't acting hoodlum in there, but she was just snippy. She was like, yeah, that wasn't my fault that happened. She saw me do that. I don't know why she did that. So apparently that was, still like, well, you must not shop here. Like, you don't seem to be interested in the gift card. I don't know. They kind of, like, what is wrong with them? Just give the lady her money back and just redo it. No, I wouldn't say nothing like that. So then the black girl's like, and y'all used to have some really good fruit here. I don't know what happened. I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, and the girl at the register who made the mistake look at me. I was like, why are they so sensitive to? But if the shoe was on the other foot, she probably would have laughed out loud if I was in that situation. I'm like, I really thought that was funny because their fruit is not as good as it used to be. And just the way she said it, it's just funny. Okay, I'm like, why are you looking at me like that when, like, you ain't trying to give me no pussy? Okay, you act like I just hurt you or something. And then what pisses me off is people hold on to little stuff you do. So if I saw her again, I don't know how that's going to affect me. I'm like, you're going to give me some pussy anyway. That's the stuff I be talking about right now. And the reason why I'm saying, like, you're going to give me some pussy anyway, like I said, these type of chicks, they'll act like that, and they'll just, you will know them, and that's just as far as it'll go. Oh, I'm familiar with him, even though I've been seeing him for years. I'm like, you ain't doing nothing. Because I'm not finna say nothing, and then if I did say something, you'll just try to put a nigga in the friend zone, They'll just try to know you, well, I can't, you're really cool to me. Something like this, it's just stupid. Like, hoes are just ridiculous, bro. They're just ridiculous. And I know people like Negro Ninja, you can't just say that based off of past experience. Okay, maybe you're right. But I'm good enough to know what type of chicks, let's just say that you know what type of fruit you're looking at, Because like I say, chicks that really mean business don't, they'll do everything opposite of what I'm thinking about. I wouldn't be able to predict this. And then, when people do stuff, you can just feel it, before they do it, and you can just tell what type of chick it is. Like how I can tell when a nigga's finna be one of them irritating rainbow zombies. I'm like, he got that vibe, but he's finna be one of them annoying rainbow zombies. I can see that, and I'm always right. You just battle season, so you know this stuff. I'm checking out this young chick over here. I would show her though, but I know how old she is, but she looks so young that if I showed on the camera, it'd be kind of weird, so I ain't gonna do it. She's probably about a good 15 or something. But that's the thing. And the funny thing about it is some of these older hoes be looking like 15 too. So it's kind of risky of whose booty I be showing on the camera. Hopefully y'all saw that chick from earlier. That little chunky Mexican lady. She chunky, but she work out though, so she look good. You can tell she hit the gym. I think I saw her at this crunch before I stopped going to it. But I'm trying to keep this camera on, and then show y'all the parking lot when I get back to see if anything has changed. Because a lot of times they'll leave when I leave, and then it's just weird. Like, these people are insane over here, bro. Okay. That's insane. It's kind of hilarious how people are insane, but you risk your reputation for trying to prove that people are doing stupid stuff. They could be like, you crazy for saying this. I don't see it, but once again, it's like I said, okay. I don't trust when people drive with one headlight. I don't know if y'all can see it, but they got one headlight. Stuff like that is weird to me. I don't think I've ever seen that many people drive with one headlight this much since all this weird stuff started happening. But like I say, not being paranoid, but that's just something. You got to just be more observational when weird stuff be happening. I'm not assuming nothing, but I'm just pointing out. I just think that's weird. I don't know if that's a headlight, but it's the light right up under the headlights. It's just one of them on. But people can't go out. People can't underestimate how people go out of their way to just kind of annoy people. Y'all don't understand, because y'all got to realize, like with high school, and it's mind-boggling to me that I hear people speak positive about going to school these days. But for me, I never cared for school. I always thought school was negative. I grew up in the hood. But even over here in Sandy Springs, at North Springs and stuff, it was still bad. That was the children was disruptive and stuff, and they were just evil. But it's just mind-boggling that people like school. In my opinion, that's not college. College was fun, and that was the devil in college, though. Let's see. But they just wasn't as stupid. They weren't as disruptive because everybody paid money, so they most likely would sit there and learn the stuff. But yeah, man. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off and then turn it back on once I get to the parking lot. I think this is weird right here, though, how they just stopping right here. And so that's the type of stuff, suspect stuff I be talking about right there. And whenever somebody just look at me, like they just look at me, that's when I'm like, and they ain't even got to necessarily do it, but they just so strange that you can't help but notice something's off about what they doing. When they do stuff like that, people stupid. They go out their way to do dumb stuff, you know. So I can't even comprehend the fact that when people talk about stuff, folks want to act like they paranoid or crazy, you know, when they know dang well they was a part of that stuff back in high school and middle school and all that stuff, to where they'll say, okay, let's pick on this one student, let's just joan on them and stuff like that. That's the same thing. People sitting around circle roasting you. It's the exact same thing. They're going out of their way to annoy you, you know. That's harassment. That is harassment. And once again, when people can't believe stuff, I bet you $5 they'll do it. Or they are doing it. They are doing it, or they will do it. Alright, you can see the synchronicity here. Like, you know, see how they park, like all the cars is parked. No, hold up, I'm gonna show y'all, hold up. I thought I turned the camera around, hold up. Alright, like how these cars, I don't know if y'all can see it. Like these cars right here, they all park, you know, in the same way. Okay, they always in sync, or you know, like some cars that get in front of them, like opposite of them, and they'll sometimes park the same way too. Like they never out of sync. Okay, either two cars is parking with their back facing, or two cars is parking with their front facing. Okay, and they'll sometimes offset. Okay, like right now you're seeing them three cars right there. Sometimes a fourth car will be right there doing the same thing, and they never seem to park on this side. They never seen the part with it karaoke. That he's a weird nigga too. He's a part of that stuff. But they strange though. They don't park on that side like they used to. But like I said, they'll get other people from the apartment to come over, and they'll use that side usually, you know. And a real typical formation they'll do is, you know, like how these three cars over here parking with their backs facing the apartment, and the gap that you saw, it'd be one car with its front facing it, and then it'd be a car parked behind him with his front facing that and stuff. It'd be weird though. But you know, the whole point of this video is just to talk about how weird this parking lot is and how strange people is and all that type of stuff. But that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro, hold up. Okay, hold up. And here's one of the people right here as I speak. So you got this type of stuff right here. Okay, so here's the lady right here thinking of the thing right here. So she just get into the car as I'm getting out of the car. Like, that's the stuff I'm talking about. They'll leave when I come here, or sometimes they'll try to beat me out to the thing and leave before me, but it's synchronized. It just don't make any sense. Okay, it just don't make any sense. She pulling off right here. Like, why? Like, why go through that type of effort? Okay, and that's the one that's right above me that I be saying be following me. Like, she'll do it, but sometimes when she at work, she'll let people come to her house and do it in her place and stuff. It'd be weird. There's never a moment when upstairs is empty. Like, if I'm in the house, they always there. Okay, if I'm there, they always there. That's something I noticed though, but they driving out, she driving off right here. That's the weirdness. And then you got this dude in the red right here. And I did see a nigga in the red while I was over there in Aldi's. And he's a rainbow zombie nigga. I did see her, you know, a dude across the street in the red while I was over there in Audie's though. Now, these are some strange people though, but that's all I got to say. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro message for today, Negro out. He probably just pulled up while I just drove up here though, but Negro out.